Welcome back. Well, if you're just about to buy a new home or renew your mortgage, factor in a higher rate. RBC is raising its rates on Friday, and where one major bank goes, the others do tend to follow. Well, some cash-strapped Albertans are likely looking to refinance their homes in these tough times, and our money columnist, Christine Wiley, is here with some advice on that front. Hi, Christine.
Hi.
So other than taking advantage of equity in their home, maybe to get out from under debt, what other reason would you want to refinance your home?
So refinancing, you may want to get into a lower interest rate mortgage. You may have a job loss situation or perhaps maternity. So being able to access some cash out of that mortgage or home renovations, that's always a popular one. But by far the most popular is high interest consumer debt and doing debt reconsolidation.
Boy, is that a popular one in our city right now.
Yeah, it
the
is.
Highest level of consumer debt of all Canadians.
Scary.
We're learning the lessons now. Always costs associated with this, so what are those costs?
So typically the cost that you might encounter will be appraisal fees. In some cases where you're refinancing, there may be some legal costs if you haven't had a mortgage before, or there are sometimes penalties. If you're typically within that 3 to 6 month window of renewal with your current company, they may waive those costs, so it's good to negotiate. Appraisal fees, $300 to $500 in that neighbor. But usually if you do have the penalty, it's 3 months of interest on your existing mortgage, or if the interest rate differential is more, it's the greater of that. So it could be substantial.
Yeah,
it could be.
Are there other options then?
Other options that you want to look at are perhaps in your mortgage itself, you may have some nice little hidden treasures like a payment holiday. So if you're in that job loss situation, you may have the option to defer your payments from 4 to 6 months and not have to pay during those months, so that would certainly help with cash flow.
Is that common, those clauses?
Yeah, they are becoming more and more common, but best bet is to check with your mortgage broker or your financial institution.
Probably something you may not have noticed in the fine print up front, but comes in handy
Could definitely come in handy during these times.
Those on fixed incomes, this can be of particular concern, refinancing. So with seniors and retired folks in particular?
Yeah, so for seniors, there is a reverse mortgage option, 55 or older. Owning your home, you can sometimes access up to 50% of the equity in your home. And there's no tax implications, especially if you're on some type of subsidy, income subsidy. So, OAS won't be affected. So this is also something that you can pay back at any time, so something as a good option.
So no tax implications for seniors specifically?
Correct.
So it's a bit of a cushion.
It is, yeah, if you needed to access some of that cash. One other one that we didn't mention, or I jumped on there, sorry, was the home equity line of credit. Being able to access that as well, only paying for the interest for the amount that you actually are going to be able to use, or even re-amortizing your mortgage over a longer period of time, lower payments, but the interest is more.
They did change some rules around that, didn't they?
They did, yeah. It can't go beyond the 25 years.
Right. And the equity issue, the last one you mentioned, that applies to everybody, not just seniors, to be
That's
clear.
correct.
Right.
That's correct.
Okay, Christine Wiley, thank you.
Thanks, Rob.